So welcome back, Team Hamshackle, everyone. Obviously not to the writer's room. I am rolling to a book signing in Burbank this fine Saturday afternoon. Signing at Dark Delicacies, signing Taste of Wrath, the final book in my Syndicate series. Luda may roll 20 deep, but I don't need that. All I need in my entourage is my mother, Barbara.
Hi.
So, yeah, if you ever wondered how a 35-year-old Hugo-nominated author makes it to a big book signing, his mother drives him. So that's a thing. So you don't have to be ashamed. You don't ever have to be ashamed. I'm right there with you. My wife and my mother-in-law and pretty much the whole rest of my family, you've made come to this thing, right? So everybody's going to be there. Which is also a boon when you have your mother drive you. She makes sure that the signing is full up. She makes sure that we sell out. The owners of Dark Delicacies are much bigger fans of my mother than me for that reason. She's the best PR person I can have at my disposal. But yeah, so ready to Burbank. This has become kind of a tradition with the Syndicate series. I've done most of my LA signings for Syndicate books at Dark Delicacies, usually around when they come out. They're like my launch signings. Love doing them. Love Dark Delicacies. Love Del and Sue. Shout out to them. And hoping we'll get a good turnout for this one. This is the last one. This is the last Dark Delicacies Syndicate book signing. So, kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal, wouldn't you say?
Very big deal.
Very big deal. That's coming straight from my mother, so you can take that to the bank. So here we are, the institution, the legend, and today where I get to sign books. In fact, I get to sorry, I'm shooting. Thank you, though. I get to sign that book. See? It's my name and everything. Like, I'm legit. Didn't get more legit than that. Okay. What's up, Team Hamshackle? We're here at Dark Delicacies at my signing. Look who I ran into.
Hi.
It's Paul.
Yes, it me.
Oh, you have a full name, too. You should tell them your full name.
Oh, yes. My name is Paul Krueger. And those are both of my names.
Those are both of his names. Paul also writes things. He writes them so good that he's allowed to have the same agent that I have. And only very special writers are allowed to have my agent.
It's true. I mean, the truth is, I got a lot of dirt on Dongwon.
There's no dirt on Dongwon ever.
No, that man is cleaner than a bone after a 6-hour slow roast.
That was good.
I know.
You should write for a living. We were just, I want to get this story on the vlog because I loved it so much. We were just talking about how my mother forces my whole family and all of her friends to come to my signing. Literally, I was just telling Paul, I'll know who everybody who comes to the signing by first name. I thought that was bad. Then Paul told me about what his mother did when he was on book tour. You got to tell the story.
Yeah. Oh, so when I was doing my signing a couple years ago, when my first book came out, unbeknownst to me, my mom called every Filipino person in every city that I was going to and told them all that it was imperative they come to my signing. So these Filipino people I had never met before, who had never met me, who were like a generation removed and didn't read fantasy books, would show up very dazedly at these bookstores, unsure of who I was or what they needed to do, but knowing that they had to buy this book and let me vandalize it.
So, in short, my mother gets familial and friend connections. Paul's mother gets an entire race of people that come to his book signings.
Thanks, Mom.
Which I just thought, you can't do that with white people, apparently. We're too scattered. So...
You should just try calling together a gathering of white people. I bet
That's what, let's just call all the white people.
Great.
Yeah, I think that'd be great.
Yeah, calling all whites.
We'd all get together because we all, but I just thought that was amazing. Paul, it's great. Thanks for coming and thanks for being on the vlog. Paul, you're going to have to end this video. I don't have my remote. You got to tap the button.
Okay.
Later.
Bye.
Bye. Yes. The traditional spelling of Kevin.
She would have. Yeah.
No, come on. I respect that. I can't believe it, brother. Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Hi. Can't wait to read this one. It's Katie. K-A-T-I-E.
So again, a lot of traditional spellings today, which I appreciate.
Last one in the series.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah.
Okay, now you can wave. She was waving before we were recording. So once again, proving that it's not quantity at a signing, it's quality. Margaret Dunlap, the Margaret Dunlap.
It's not just a Margaret Dunlap.
Here, the Margaret Dunlap, here at my humble little signing. Were you just wandering by, or?
No.
You were going to Porto's in the corner.
I was going to Porto's, and I'm like...
That Porto's walk-in traffic, that's my whole signing right there.
Dear God, it's like, why didn't Matt tell me? Why didn't he put it on the Twitter that he was going to be here?
Margaret, if you don't know, is very fancy. She has written for The Middlemen,
The Middleman?
the Lizzie Bennett Diaries.
The Lizzie Bennett Diaries?
For Book Burners, the cereal box series, very well received cereal box series.
With your friend and mine, Merle
Lafferty. So TV, web series, prose, Margaret does it all. She does it very well. And she's working on other many fancy things I can't even talk about.
No.
That's how fancy
Secret
you are.
fancy things.
You work on things we're not allowed to talk about.
It's true.
But thanks for coming to my sign.
Thanks for having me. It's nice to be here.
Do you need to shill anything or plug anything while you're on the...
Not at the moment. Book Burners Season 4 coming out in June.
In June, and you should go buy it.
I believe June 13th even.
It's a great story, but also those books are enormous. Like, you can use them for home defense. You could brain someone with a cereal box collection. I love what a tome they are. So that's very cool. But yes.
That's cool. Yes, but this will just be ebook and audio.
Oh, okay. Well,
less
eventually,
bludgeoning potential.
Eventually, I choose to believe there will be another. But in the meantime, you can go pick up the season 1 tome.
You can.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
you
good.
are. And you can't kill somebody with that.
You can absolutely kill somebody with that. And we'll leave it at that note, Margaret. Thanks for being in my signing and being on my board. Here, you can hit the button to end the video.
Okay.
All right, we're here with Mel. Mel is amazing. Mel comes to many of my signings when I do them in LA here. She doesn't like follow me around in a van or anything. It's just when I do them in your neck of the woods. And to this one, to my last Cindy signing at Dark Delicacies, Mel brought me a very special and very unnecessary gift. What'd you bring me, Mel?
I brought you a planter with some succulents.
With some succulents, which I believe is in here.
Because Cindy du Jour is succulent.
So it's thematically consistent, which you know I'm all about. That is really beautiful, though. I'm terrified I'm going to ruin it by trying to take it out, so we'll just cut the bag around eventually. But that was very sweet of you to not have to do that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate all the support and your reading of the books and everything.
I've enjoyed the series very much. I'm sad that there won't be another one.
I am too, but there will be
I'm
more
looking
things.
forward to your next novel. So.
Oh, thank you very much, and we hope to see you with many more things in the future for different books. Thank you, Mel. So we're on our way back from Dark Delicacies. Great signing, I thought. Good signing.
Very good sign.
It was a fitting send-off for the Cindy du Jour series. Del and Sue, the owner-operators of Dark Delicacies, always so good to me and have been so good to the series. And I'm really glad we got to do this last one for the last book. I wanted to put some kind of meaningful button on this excursion here on the vlog, and I actually thought of the perfect thing. And it's a story that I had actually forgotten about. I'd forgotten this happened until I was talking to Paul Krueger, who you just saw showed up to hang out at the signing. But he reminded me of this, and I thought it would be a good thing to tell everybody. When I first came out to LA in 2010, I had published one short story collection with a small press in like 2008. 2008?
Yes,
2008. I didn't have a new novel. I was hoping to break into screenwriting, but I had no leads. I had nothing. I had just come out here like, you need to do something. And when I first got out here in 2010, my friends Krista Faust and Keith Rainville, they took me to Dark Delicacies just to see the shop because it's so freaking cool. And when we went, Amber Benson, I remember, was just finishing up doing a book signing there. Which, you know, that was like coming out to Hollywood. You know, you see Amber Benson from freaking Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and it's a cool thing, and she writes books, and they're very good. But I remember thinking, wouldn't it be cool if one day, you know, I roll big enough as an author to do a book signing to Dark Delicacies like Amber Benson? You know, I want it to be that thing, you know, that I saw. And then last year, I found myself doing a signing at Dark Delicacies for my new book with Amber Benson and Cory Doctorow. And it's so weird in doing that. I totally blanked on the fact that that had happened when I first came out here. When I was doing the signing with her, it didn't even occur to me. It just occurred to me now talking to Paul. But so yeah, man, it's always possible. The only key is that you don't quit. That's really what I've come to. As a writer and as an author, as a screenwriter, just as a freelance writer in general, is Talent is great, but give me somebody who just won't quit and just won't go away, and I'll lay money on them every time. So, wanted to offer that story, wanted to offer that lesson for what it's worth to y'all out there. Thank you again to Del and Sue of Dark Delicacies for being so supportive of me in the series. Thank you to everybody who came out to the signing and brought me plants, which is so crazy. Thank you to my mother, Barbara, the best public relations department an author could possibly have, for making sure people showed up for the signing. And thank you to Team Hamshackle, everyone who came out and got a sticker. If you came out and you mentioned this vlog, I gave you a sticker. So thank you to those who did. So just thank you. That's all I've got.